everybody, welcome back to I Was a Life Coach. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day today. I am doing another daily tarot for you. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I know I definitely am. If you would like a personal reading, please be sure to email me at avzalifecoach@gmail.com. I also do energy work and spiritual life coaching. Again, you can email me for that at avzalifecoach@gmail.com. Also, if you would like to support my work, feel free to buy me a coffee. The link is in the bio. Okay, so let's just get started. Also, don't forget to follow me, you guys. I put out a lot of good spiritual content, a lot of free complimentary tarot readings, and I don't know about you, but I love tarot, so it might be a nice option for you. So, anyway, let's just get started here. I'm using the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. Today, we've had some really interesting themes going on this week, so let's get some, basically we're going to elaborate more on that. I'm just shuffling off camera for you here, but you can definitely hear it, so you know what's happening. Hope you guys are all enjoying this beautiful sunny weather, if you're at least in the Toronto, Ontario area, but I know a lot of you guys are like all over the world. Like, I got followers from India, from Lahore, I got followers from LA, Seattle. It's really amazing. Okay, so let's just get started. So, dear God, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, ascended masters, please send me some beautiful messages for my collective. Oh no, that's so sad. Well, some of you are like sad about something. You're like heartbroken about something. Maybe you have left a certain situation. Deep down inside you feel guilty. Somebody is trying to call you back in, but you're not. It doesn't look like you're having it. Like, this card is like, this guy's like right on the ledge. Like, it doesn't look like he's gonna come back, no matter how much energy you put, whoever, like, people, I feel like this is someone trying to manifest you back into their life, but it's not happening. So you yourself, this is really interesting. It's like a new collective that I'm picking up on. So you feel really heartbroken about something. Like, I'm getting a very heavy divine masculine energy. Like, you feel very heartbroken over the fact that your divine feminine's moved on. That's what I'm getting. And it's like you knew you were hurt when you ended things with your divine feminine, but it didn't hit you until she actually moved on. She stopped contacting you. She blocked you, maybe. She stopped reaching out. She stopped caring, and she stopped putting her energy towards that. So now, what you're doing, okay, you went from this, Three of Swords, like really in grief, sadness. You're now like feeling like, oh my God, I want to manifest my twin flame back into my life. Very interesting. Then I got Page of Inspiration. So I just feel like you're seeing the divine feminine as somebody who is really abundant. She's minding her own business. She's very connected to nature, animals, the spirit of the universe, and she's like totally blessed by it. She's just as supported by the universe as she supports the universe. You know what I mean? Like, she works with the magic of the universe. This is the magic of the universe, and it is blessing her. Her hair is the same color as this cloud up here in the cosmos. Her hair is like cosmic. She is freaking blessed. So you're trying to manifest her back, and maybe she does still think about you, but she's like in a way better place. But it's like, you know, when you look both ways before you cross the street, before she's like making any moves forward, she is looking both ways. She's looking at the past, and she's looking at the future. She's looking at where she came from and where she wants to go before she continues forward on any path. And then I got the Sun in reverse. So you yourself are feeling like very demotivated and dark. I just get like a dark energy. because the sun came in reverse. So when it's upright, you got less sun, positive vibrations. And without that, yeah, what I'm getting is you feel like the sun has left your life. That's what you feel like. You feel like the center of your universe has now disappeared. But you know that you're still feeling enlightened though. Like there is wisdom in pain. So you are seeing that. You're basically getting downloads from the universe about reality, where you, Divine Masculine, before were very closed off to the spiritual truth, to the universal truth of life. You were very closed off to it before. You were just very shallow, very materialistic, very surface level, very like keeping up with appearances. And now, like, all this pain, since the Divine Feminine has left, she's no longer protecting you from feeling your own feelings. You're feeling your own feelings, and you're finding wisdom in them. You're coming to conclusions, like, because when you feel your feelings, you come to conclusions. You also get the solution. If you write out the whole feeling, you find the root of the cause. So you are being enlightened with, like, downloads at the same time from the universe. Like, you feel that this connection is something very divine. Very divine. I just want to remind you guys that twin flame connections are not always about coming back together in the physical world. It is about reconciling differences between two opposite extremes within yourself. So if you have like a strong aversion to something, it's about overcoming that and becoming more whole and more rounded and more understanding of the nature of the universe, both yin and yang. Instead of just being one-sided, you're seeing both sides of the coin. You're seeing the full picture. So when you do that, you get downloads from the universe because you're ready to hold that information from the universe that is very sacred and divine, and you wouldn't be able to hold it unless you go through like this painful process of feeling like abandoned. Like that is something, a wound that you will feel triggered by, but the Divine Feminine has also felt that feeling as well, and she's overcome it without any help from the masculine. So now the tables have turned, and the masculine is feeling abandoned simply because the feminine is moving on with her life, and he will come out of it. He will. So Temperance, the universe is guiding you to master your emotions. So don't be too hard on yourself when you're down, and when you're up, don't be so like have a grandiose perspective where it's like manic. Like don't have manic emotions. Like control your emotions. Talk yourself down when you're like getting too, carried away with any type of emotion. Like you shouldn't let anything control you, okay? You should be in control at the end of the day. So it's about balancing also the yin yang within yourself. Okay. We're gonna use the Work Your Light to clarify this message for you. Interesting. I got some DMs watching me. Yes, so you're basically realizing your mistake right now through your voices. And I got share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution expression. So yeah, like I would say talk to people about what you're going through. Like don't hold it all in, and you're gonna find people can relate to you, and they will have advice for you on how to come out of this situation because they've been through it themselves. And maybe, again, like maybe you were persecuted in a past life, which is a very common theme for twin flames, is like being persecuted in a past life. So maybe that's why you're not spiritual in this life, or you haven't been spiritual in this life, because in a past life you were literally persecuted for being able to manifest so magically and so abundantly that people thought you were doing something evil when you weren't. So you were unjustly persecuted in the past. And maybe you've been persecuted in this life by your friends and family for being different. So you stop being different, you stop being sensitive, you stop being like empathetic, you got cold, you put a shell on. So, but this is like, the wound is where the light enters. And you got 3 swords in your heart for the 3 of voices. So It's about sharing your pain and not trauma bonding, but because you're gonna be coming from a place of accepting that you made the mistake. So it's not like, oh, it's a trauma, like something happened to me. No, it's like you're realizing that you made this decision. And maybe that's something that the people are not around you, but people that you attract, spiritual people, will tell you. And don't dim to fit in. You're dimming your light. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Exactly. You're, like I said, you are dimming your light in order to fit in. You're acting very like shallow and materialistic because you think, the thing is that women don't actually want that. That's just what this is just what Wall Street CEOs and stuff like that want you to think women want, so you just spend more money on them. But anyone that's like real knows that money is just a luxury. It's not a necessity. A necessity is love, peace, harmony, like spiritual abundance, knowledge, support, empathy, communication, understanding, connection to God, health. These are all some things that are valuable. So these things have merit in them, but you're acting as if like cars, money, and partying or whatever is like cool. And the thing is, like, all real people just totally see through that. They totally see through that. They know there's no substance behind it. You have substance, but you hide the fact that you have substance. You have all these beliefs that are deep and true, but you won't share them because you have never heard of anybody else saying these things to you. But you don't need to. You have to just speak your own truth. Not everyone's going to have the same truth as you do. And take a break. It's a life's work, not a season. So yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. Hello everybody. I'm doing a daily tarot reading for the next 24 hours. So it's a life's work and not a season. Get off the treadmill. Yeah, so success. You're like chasing success to the point where like you feel like you need to die for it. And it's just not necessary, because life is about a series of present moments. It's not about future. It doesn't exist in the future. The future doesn't actually exist. You have multiple timelines that you can go down. The only thing that matters right is your day-to-day decisions and how you live your life day-to-day and how you take care of yourself day-to-day, how you support yourself, motivate yourself, encourage yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself every single day. That's going to make a beautiful life in the long run. You have to make a beautiful present moment for yourself. And that in itself will calm you down and give you peace and prosperity. It's a life's work, not a season. So you're not just gonna... Success is not just something you do. It's not just a goal. Success is a way of life. That's what I'm trying to say. Title of this video. Success is not just a goal. It's a way of life. Hi, Charlotte. I'm doing a tarot card reading. Thank you for always watching me when I come on here. I see you. Let me know if you want a personal anytime. So, take a break, because you can't just get success as if it's some kind of object and then, oh yeah, you have it and now you can move on to something else. No, success is something that's ongoing. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Remember that, okay? So you can't chase it on a treadmill. You can't run after it. You cannot chase it. You attract it, you cultivate it, and you live it. You live through your morals. That's what a truly successful person is. A person with good moral fortitude. Okay? So answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do exactly? Share your voice. Don't dim to fit in. Take a break. And answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do, Divine Masculines? You have secret abilities I know that you're hiding. You're probably really good at like holistic medicine because you are a healer. Almost definitely you're a healer. I mean, a lot of light workers are healers. I've never met a light worker that's not a healer. Share your voice. You're very passionate. Answer the call. So you're probably getting like dreams or synchronicities or messages through music, messages through movies, strange, like maybe you're even seeing repeating numbers. But the call that God wants you to answer is like to look into it. Is like to acknowledge everything, all the spiritual blessings that are happening around you. God is asking you to acknowledge them so that you can incorporate them in your life view from a more well-rounded and stable, realistic perspective, not pragmatic. Pragmatic leaves out your heart. Pragmatic people do a lot of stuff that can be questionable morally. So being pragmatic is pretty much being heartless. You leave your emotions out of it. Literally the definition of being pragmatic. So I know in the business world that's very like cool or whatever, but nobody likes politics and politicians are pragmatic. And I know, Divine Masculine, at the end of the day, you do want to help people. It's probably why you got into these like big authoritative positions, is you were guided to help people, but that is just maybe not the right path for you. Your path is something more humble. Answer your call. What is your soul calling you to do? Your soul's probably calling you to like calm down and get off the scene for a while, or maybe like totally like restart all your social medias, make all new accounts, or like get off social media for a while and recalibrate your system and allow this information to make genetic changes to your DNA, you know, from a spiritual perspective. Make, you know, intrinsic changes to your soul's makeup, because that's what the universe is calling for you to do, is like change. Yeah, okay? So thank you everybody for watching today. That was a really good reading, a little bit different than my last week's full week's reading, but I really enjoyed doing these, guys. If this resonated with you, please like and comment, and if you know someone else that it could possibly resonate for, or you like the messages that came through, definitely share this with your friends and family, and make sure to hit the follow button so you can stay tuned with any of my future videos. Okay, so thank you guys. God bless, take care, love, and bye-bye.